Heavy rain caused severe flooding on the streets, forcing many vehicles to drive through deep water. As a result, water entered the cabin floor, leading to mold, interior damage, and potential electrical system issues. A typical case is the VF3, which suffered from hydrostatic lock and became immobile, requiring a tow truck to transport it to the garage. The drying car floorboards process involves 3 main steps. Let's get started. And don't forget to disconnect the power supply before performing any inspection or repair. Firstly, remove the floor mats and the lower plastic trims. This disassembly step creates more space, making it easier to remove the seats. Use appropriate automotive tools to remove the seats safely and efficiently. This is after removing the 2 front seats of the VF3. Specialized tools were used to remove the carpet and the underfloor soundproofing layer. When removing the carpet and underfloor insulation, be sure to handle them gently to avoid tearing the material or damaging the adhesive layer. Carefully observe to prevent cutting or disconnecting any wiring routed beneath the floor. It is also important to label or remember the position of each insulation panel to ensure accurate reinstallation. During disassembly, check for signs of moisture, unpleasant odors, or rust on the metal floor surface to determine the appropriate treatment. Once removed, the carpet and insulation should be laid flat. Do not fold or place heavy objects on them in order to maintain their original shape. This step is critical to ensure the effectiveness of the drying process and the proper restoration of the vehicle's interior after water ingress. This is after the flooring has been completely removed, clearly showing that a significant amount of water has entered the vehicle. Next, we move on to the most important step, drying car floorboards. Use a dual-function vacuum, wet-dry vacuum, to thoroughly extract all standing water from the floor surface and tight areas. Pay special attention to hard-to-reach spots, such as under the seats, floor edges, pillar bases, and beneath wiring harnesses. Use dry, absorbent towels to soak up moisture from the vehicle floor surface. Wipe thoroughly across all areas, especially corners and crevices. Replace the towel frequently. Once it becomes saturated, switch to a new dry one to ensure maximum floor dryness. At this stage, the technician uses a compressed air blowgun to dry the entire floor surface of the vehicle. The process is carried out following the principle of working from far to near, starting from the front floor area and gradually moving toward the rear of the car. This technique prevents compressed air from pushing moisture back into areas that have already been dried. Special attention should be given to hard-to-reach areas such as grooves, door sills, seat bases, narrow crevices, and under soundproof padding. Depending on the area, the technician should use a long needle nozzle or a fan-shaped nozzle to ensure deep penetration and accurate dispersion of air into water-trapping spots. During the blowing process, it's important to closely monitor the moisture or water being expelled and promptly follow up with a dry cloth to absorb any remaining dampness. Combining air blowing with manual wiping maximizes drying efficiency and helps prevent mold and unpleasant odors from developing inside the vehicle cabin. Before proceeding with heat drying, the technician must adjust the heat gun to an appropriate temperature setting, typically ranging from 80 degrees Celsius to 120 degrees Celsius. This is a safe temperature range, sufficient to evaporate moisture without damaging adhesive layers, sound insulation materials, or painted floor surfaces. During operation, it is crucial to maintain a safe distance between the heat gun nozzle and the floor surface, ideally between 15 to 25 centimeters, to avoid concentrating heat too closely, which could burn or deform materials. Importantly, the heat gun should never remain stationary over one spot for too long. The technician must continuously move the heat gun in slow, even motions, either in circular or side-to-side patterns, to ensure even heat distribution. This technique enhances drying efficiency while protecting the integrity of the floor components. Proper temperature control and precise handling at this stage are critical, as they directly affect the overall quality and effectiveness of the drying process. This is the vehicle floor after the drying process has been fully completed. The final step in the drying car floorboards process is reinstalling the interior components. After confirming that the vehicle floor is completely dry and has been thoroughly cleaned, the technician begins reinstalling the interior components from the bottom up. First, the sound-deadening foam, if applicable, is laid out evenly and positioned correctly according to its original placement on the floor. It is essential to ensure that the edges of the insulation are not folded or misaligned, as this could cause unevenness when reinstalling the seats or floor trims. Next, the carpet is carefully spread back into place, with precise alignment at all corners, especially around the seat mounts and door sills. During this process, light hand pressure can be applied to press the carpet firmly against the floor, helping it adhere better and maintain a flat surface. The following step is reinstalling the seats. Each seat is placed back into its original position, guided by the factory mounting holes on the floor. The technician must properly align the seats before securely tightening the bolts and fasteners using specialized tools. Torque should be applied according to specifications to ensure the seat is firmly fixed, preventing any rattling or movement during vehicle operation. After tightening, each seat is manually shaken to verify stability and proper installation. This step is crucial to ensure both the safety and long-term durability of the vehicle interior following the disassembly and reinstallation process. This is the result after completing the entire floor drying process on the VF3. The floor surface has been thoroughly cleaned and completely dried, with no remaining moisture or water residue in any area. All interior components have been carefully and properly reinstalled, following correct technical procedures, ensuring the vehicle is ready for safe and smooth operation. Properly executing the drying process not only protects the electrical system and interior materials, but also prevents mold and unpleasant odors, restoring a clean, fresh environment that feels just like a brand new car. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every